Good afternoon. I'm Jordan Roberts and I have one question. Where is everyone? As a fifth-year Kelly student currently in the MSIS program, I understand that this school has an amazing culture. And that one problem is that we've had troubles with getting people into our games and with keeping people into them. So we were tasked with this issue by IU Athletics to develop a mobile solution that would get more people into the games, that would engage them while they're here, and help create a better atmosphere of college football. That's why we created IU Game Day. Now the IU Game Day solution is going to allow you to find your friends in the stadium. No more wandering around wondering where everyone is. It's going to allow you to order and go pick up your food. No more long lines and no more waiting 20 minutes just for a hot dog. It's going to allow you to take pictures and engage with the game. It's going to allow you to see statistics in real time. And we believe that these 4 approaches are going to allow IU to have a better college football atmosphere than anyone else in the Big Ten. That's how we're going to let the rest of the world know that this is Indiana.
So you might be wondering who Jordan was talking about designing for when we were speaking about our new IU Game Day app. Well, it's me, Spencer Sideline. I'm the kind of person that's been to a couple IU football games. I usually go because my friends want to go. I've watched football on TV, but I mostly just want to hang out with my friends. I'm not really engaged in the game, and I usually leave during halftime because they're pretty long, along with my friends. So we're really designing for me, the kind of average user that comes to the games occasionally, wants to hang out with friends, isn't engaged. We're going to really try to get me engaged with our new IU Game Day solution. And now we're going to show you a little bit of how we're going to use this app and what it's going to look like.
So this is what you would see on your lock screen. So you get notifications for certain things, and then when you open your phone, you're going to see the IU Game Day app. So if we click on that, you're going to move to the main menu screen where we have Who's Your Friends, Who's Your Stats, Who's Your Foods, and Who's Your Snaps. For Who's Your Friends, this shows you a map of the stadium, and those blue stars are where your friends are located. The red is where you're located. If you move over to list, you'll see a list of your friends and their current seating locations. When you enter a friend, this is for a new friend, this is essentially sending them an invite. So Nikki no-show in her email. And then when we hit save here, it'll be added to our friends list. And then you can also enter in your info. So when you first get into the game, you want to enter in your info so that your friends know where you're located, and the notes telling them whether you want to move or not. So say you're at the mid stadium, you don't want to move, so you would tell everyone to come to you. And now we will move on to Who's Your Stats. In Who's Your Stats, you have 2 options. You have player stats and team stats. So we're just going to delve into player stats today. And in player stats, you'll get a list of players. So ideally, this would end up being augmented reality, but due to network constraints, we decided just to have a list of players for now, but this could easily be transitioned into augmented reality. And so now we're going to tap on Aroid. So when we tap on Aroid, we can see that we can see his in-game statistics, touchdowns, running yards, things like that. And we can also switch over to season statistics. In season statistics, you get similar statistics, but instead of just for the in-game averages and statistics, we're going to show you the actual season statistics, so you can get 2 views of your favorite players. Now let's move on to Who's Your Foods. So Who's Your Foods will allow you to order food from your device and go pick it up. So in Who's Your Foods, you have 2 options, either create order or past orders. So on this, we're going to focus on create order. Past orders can be used to see your receipts for your old orders, as well as reorder things in the past. So in create order, you'll see a list of foods. You can hit the add button to add them to your cart. And then once you add them to your cart, you can go to your cart. And this is where you would check out. So it has a list of your foods. That gives you a total. And then you would hit the checkout button. And then after you hit that checkout button, you'll get the option to either save or download, or you can just show that QR code when you get to the food counter, and that will allow you to pick up your food. It'll also give you an estimated wait time. So as you can see currently, that is 15 minutes. And now we're going to move on to Hoosier Snaps, which is our gamification of the stadium experience. So you'll see there's different checkpoints there. We'll start with the first one, which is snap a picture of the scoreboard at halftime to receive 25% off any food item. So you'll see that there's a task and then you get a reward for said task. And so this is partially augmented reality. You'll take a picture in-app of the given task. For this one, it's the scoreboard at halftime. And then so if you snap that picture with your handy dandy picture button, that will go back to the home screen for IU Snaps, and you'll see your reward. You'll also see the next task. So if you hit redeem 25% off, this will give you your coupon that you can use at the checkout counter for food. Now, if you select the 25% off any one food item, this will actually take you to the create order page. So it'll allow you to actually make an app order directly from that page once you hit that, and it'll automatically apply. And so that wraps up our demonstration of IU Game Day. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll start using this app today.
Who's your friends, who's your foods, who's your snaps, and who's your stats? We believe that the experience at this stadium should be the easiest one in the world to find your friends, to meet up with them, and that's going to create a better user experience for everyone who comes to an IU game. For Hoosier Foods, there's no stadium in the country where you can take out your phone, order the food, and then go pick it up. We believe that's going to drive sales and increase customer satisfaction. With Hoosier Stats, we're targeting a new audience. We believe that Spencer Sideline is going to want to come into this game because he can see what's going on in real time. He can develop an understanding that he otherwise wouldn't be able to do. Finally, Hoosier Snaps. We're going to engage the customers while they're here. We believe that having a more involved audience is going to reduce the amount of people who leave the game at halftime. We want to see this entire stadium covered in red from the first kickoff to the last field goal of the fourth quarter. We believe we can do all of those things well, then we will hit the issues that IU Athletics is currently facing. And if we do that, we'd love to see you here. See you around.